It's recording. Howdy folks, what's up? So I forgot, yesterday, was it day before? See, I kind of lost track of days. When I talked about shaving your head, one of the most crucial things I completely forgot is that afterwards, you need to moisturize your head, because effectively you're taking off a small layer of skin when you shave your head, like I've just done here. And I actually thought about this while I was doing it. I was like, oh my god, I forgot to tell my viewers that you need to moisturize. So yeah, get a good moisturizer and lather up and then just, moisturize your head. If not, you're gonna start feeling like pins and needles inside your head, because it's like raw skin up there. No, I mean, you're not gonna bleed or anything, but basically it's like you have taken off one layer of maybe dead skin or something, so it's gonna feel a little bit you're gonna feel it. You can only feel it once you shave your head, basically. And so yeah, don't forget to moisturize. That's really important. And I think I said aftershave instead of shaving cream. Yeah, you don't want to put aftershave on your head and then start shaving. You're going to die from the pain. Okay, so yeah, after normally people, once they shave their face, they'll put like dab on some aftershave. I normally don't do that, because I use a moisturizer instead. Yes, you want to moisturize, because it's gonna be very dry, and then it's gonna start itching, and then you're gonna start scratching, and then you're gonna injure yourself. So don't do that. Thank you so much for all the comments on the photo that I posted when I used to have hair. Yeah, I mean, it's been that long that all the photos I have of me when I had hair are taken from prints like this one. And you can, this is a print of me again. Can you see that? I don't know if you can actually, can I selfie focus on this? But no, but that's me and the 850 T5R. It's yellow. I mean, it's a very faded print. But that's me in Scotland again, standing next to the car before we went, or when we were going for the drive, or during the drive. We were alternating between the 850R sedan and the 850 T5R, which is the wagon. This is a very, very nice wagon. If anybody out there has a chance to buy an 850 T5R, don't even think about it, just buy it, okay? Because these wagons are very rare in Malaysia. I think there were only like 20 brought in, a mix of wagon and sedan. So if you can get your hands on an original 850 T5R, or even the regular 850R sedan, I say regular in very loose terms because there's nothing regular about those cars. Top speed 250 kilometers an hour, crazy kind of acceleration, unbelievable. And this is the mid-90s, so the specifications of this car have actually survived till today. So I'm going to give you one last look. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, it can't focus on a photo, can it? But yeah, that's what I used to look like with hair. So back when I used to tuck my shirt into my jeans. I don't do that anymore either. So I was sitting here the other day, and I was again going through my stuff, and I was thinking about actually categorizing them, but that's taking all the fun out of it. So I think I'm just gonna leave the cars the way they are. The reason why I was sitting here was because the top shelf is actually the oldest, and then there's the bottom shelf with the second oldest, and then this is the new shelf, which is the new generation. Very good response from my video the other day in regards to my foldies, or rather the knives that I have. Now this is a Strider. Again, it's one of those foldies where you have to push something before you can actually close it. So yeah, there was a lot of nice comments. There are a lot of you out there who are actually collectors as well, which is great. I'm glad to hear. Oh, I forgot, this one's got a glass smasher. Can you see that? I'll put it against a white background so you can see it. So this thing at the end here is not just a lanyard holder or a carabiner holder. If you hold it like this, you can actually break glass. It's got a pretty sharp point here. Not a cutting point, but a rather for blunt force trauma to break and it's very heavy to break glass. So again, it's one of those easy outs. It's you just push on this and it comes out. I love easy outs for the mere fact that they are easy to pull out. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, that's it. So I was sitting here and just playing with my toys. This is one of the Shell 250 GTO Ferraris from the Shell collection. Made by Hot Wheels, Ferrari 250 GTO. Oh wow, 143 scale. This is a 143 scale. This is some people have asked what's my all-time favorite classic car. This would be it. This is a dream car. There's no way I'm ever going to afford this, because it is the most expensive classic car that you can possibly buy. something ridiculous like 20 million pounds or something like that for one in immaculate condition. I mean, 20 million pounds. Wow, crazy. And you want to see what is the most expensive Japanese classic car? Well, I've got one right here as well, if I can find it. And here it is. There we go. Ta-da! This is the Toyota 2000 GT. Okay, a little bit of trivia here. James Bond, of course, in You Only Live Twice. This car was very, very prominent in that. And that movie actually made this car very famous. But one thing they didn't realize when they shipped the cars over for it to be used in the movie was that Sean Connery could not fit. Yeah, he could not fit in the car. So what they had to do was ship one back, lop off the roof, and the 2000 GT convertible was born. They never planned to make a 2000 GT convertible, but hey, it was necessary. Necessity is the mother of invention. There you go. So yeah, Sean Connery couldn't fit in this, so they lopped off the roof so that he could fit in it, and lo and behold, the 2000 GT convertible was born. But the car was actually meant just to be a hardtop. So this is the most expensive Japanese OSC, or Old School Classic. Oh, speaking of Old School Classics, if you're on Facebook, go check out Old School Classics. That's my Facebook page actually. I started it about 9 years ago. A lot of interesting classic cars in there, some of mine, of course some from all over the world. Classic car news and everything. But yes, so this was $1 million US. Now it's priced at $1 million US. You gotta say it like Dr. Evil, you know, in Austin Powers. $1 million. So yeah. But yeah, it's a very, very, very cool car, and this one the doors open. So never gonna be able to afford one in real life, but so got one in 164, 159. Weird. Scale 159. Takara Tomy. Anyway, so yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so those are one of those cars. These are two of the cars that, you know, I'll never be able to afford, but I did have a chance to get a 240Z a long time ago, back when I was working and earning 800 ringgit a month, and I almost got a 240 GT, sorry, a 240Z. So now I can only afford scale models. But yeah, this could have been mine. It's one of my biggest regrets, not buying this car when I could have. But hey, live and learn, live and learn. So like I said, if you can find an 850 T5 or an 850R or 850 T5R, the model is not necessary. You don't need to have this guy with you. Just buy it, and you know, do it up, haggle like hell, and then buy it. So okay, that's it. What else? It's day 27, or is it day 28 of the MCO, and I hope you guys are all doing well, and girls, I hope you're all doing well. Just hang in there, we can do this. I think I'm looking at the camera, I'm not sure, but yes, I'm very sure we can do this. Oh, I made a mistake, and thank you for pointing it out. This is actually from France. The Opinel is from France. I bought it in Spain, but it's actually from France. So I said made in France, not bought from France. And it still has that really cool little twisty here, where you have to twist it to close it. I love that. It's just one of the coolest things actually, and that's why I bought one. Opinel makes knives that are this big, including you know, when it's folded this big. So they make this is one of their medium size. They actually have one that has one. They have one that's huge, so you can buy one of those as well. If you ever get a chance to buy an Opinel, buy it. Even if you're not a knife collector, this is a very, very nice foldy to have, because it's light, it's comfortable, it's incredibly sharp. I don't want to show you how sharp it is, but and then it folds up really cool, and it's so light. It's so nice to actually have. Unlike this Strider here, this thing is just very, very heavy, incredibly heavy. So yes, but yeah, it's just a collection. It's just one of those things that I like to do and like to have. It's weird. I have weird collections. I even collect my lanyards after an event. But thank you again for all the comments on the photo with the red 850R. It was some of you asked what was it like to drive. Oh man, it was incredible, and also the location. It all gelled so well. The MD of Federal Auto Cars at the time, Ian Cars, he was a Scot. He was a Scotsman, and so driving in Scotland was like his backyard. And it was just one heck of a drive. Somebody actually asked, where did we go? Well, we flew into Glasgow, we drove up to Inverness, and then down to Edinburgh. And along the way, we stopped at the Loch Ness. And the Loch Ness, for one thing, is a very brackish lake. So yes, there could be something hiding in there for sure, because I remember sticking my hand down into the water, and by the time the water was up to my elbow, I couldn't see my palm anymore. I couldn't see the white of my palm anymore. That's how brackish the water is. It's from runoff from the forest. So the water is very brackish. It's got a lot of sediment in it. And so, you know what, my arm is what, about a foot? So one foot down, and I couldn't see my palm anymore. That's how brackish, and it's not dirty, you know, it's just brackish water. So that was a heck of a drive. One of the best, actually, and I got to drive the 850R as well, and wow, it's just this. I guess this is where my affinity for Volvos actually grew even before this, but this just cemented it when I drove this car. I guess it was the location as well, where we were and everything. Just a brilliant place. I really, I've never been back to Scotland since that trip, but I've always wanted to. I've never been back to Iceland after the Volvo Golf Mark 7 drive, and I really want to. I want to go back and drive in Iceland, because it was like driving on Mars. It's a totally different driving experience. The weather was cold, the climate was cold and dry. Or was it humid? No, it was just cold. I remember it was just cold, and there was Iceland is like a volcanic country. Everything around was built from volcanoes, so you can still get these lava rocks all over the place. Very obvious, they're black rocks. Really, you look like you're driving on Mars. It's unbelievable. Sadly, back then, and even during this time, I was not doing videos. It was all articles. So those articles appeared in Asian Auto. They appeared in, I think this one even appeared possibly in Auto International. So, you know, a long time ago, Highway Malaysia. These are all magazines that have gone the way of the dodo. You're not going to see them again. And it's the same way with many motoring magazines. They've all gone online. They've all doing videos and stuff like that, because magazines have slowly faded out in Malaysia, for better or worse. I still, the bulk of my motoring career has been with magazines and a newspaper, CBT, as you know. So I'm so happy that some of you have actually been following me since my those days back in Asian Auto. Some of you here, I really appreciate. Thank you so much for being around. And I know we're gonna get through this for sure. There's no way we cannot get through this. We can absolutely get through this. In the meantime, stay tuned. I'll try to record more of my grocery runs. Yes, I'm volunteering to buy groceries to so I can run my cars a little bit. I've got 8 cars out there, and yeah, all of them need to be run every once in a while. And even if they don't run, what I've been doing is I've been moving them around, like that musical chairs game that you play at birthday parties. Yeah, I have musical chairs with my cars, just moving them around so that the tires don't get flat spotted. At least the lubricants can run and stuff like that. But absolutely, I'm sure we can get through this. What I'm afraid of is that we're going to be so used to staying at home that we're not going to want to leave. Even once the MCO is over, we'll be like, no, we cannot go out. There's monsters out there. It might happen. I mean, that's how hermits become, hermits. So, but anyway, I'm very sure we can get through this. Stay tuned, more coming. Of course, not as frequent as it used to be. I apologize for that, but there's only so much I can do. The next thing I'm going to do is probably do a walk around on the newest vehicle in my collection, and it only has 2 wheels. Yeah, so yeah, I bought that late last year, and I haven't done a video on it yet, but it's coming. So in the meantime, stay tuned, find a hobby that you like what I've got here, all my cars. I'm very happy with them, all my little foldies and all that. I've been cleaning them a little bit. Yeah, this is the best time to do it, because hey, what else are you gonna do? Take care, you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate that. Every single one of you, I really appreciate you being here. And I'll see you all soon. Love ya. Bye-bye.